Howdy everyone, Poacher here with an Age of Magic video, and in today's video we are going to be looking at the last node of the Dark campaign and what team you can use. This is the most free-to-play team I've been able to find, but if you have any suggestions or what team you used to 3-star it, please let me know. This is the team I used throughout the entire event, so hopefully it does wonders for you. And after I show you how to 3-star the last node, I will talk about the act itself, because there's some pretty cool stuff in here worth mentioning. So if we go into chapter 15, into battle, the team I will be using, and you do need a friend, so start adding if you don't have any. And this is kind of good because this is probably the character on the team that's the least free to play, but you can just use it as a friend, and it is the Balthazar. So I'm using an Abaddon, Succubus, Zart, Mabe, Zariel, Balthazar team. There is a factor of RNG to it, but if everything works out, you will have no issues 3-starring the battle. So we'll get into battle and I'll show you what you need to do. So going into battle, like I said, there's a bit of RNG in this, so it could bum you over pretty bad. So we're going to go ahead and start by locking down Hoti. Hoti is our friend. We don't really want to kill him to begin with, so we're going to go ahead and focus on Kabuto. We're going to auto-attack with our Ray of Chaos on Balthazar. And then we're going to use our Oblivion on Zart. And then we are going to silence Kabuto. And hopefully we hit 2 cages as well. We hit 1 cage and it doesn't even land. That's okay. So now we're going to hit Darkfire. This will bring out... Yeah, I'm getting bad RNG. This is a bit of a shame, but that's okay. So it brings out 1 cage in hiding, and that is the cage we are going to focus. So we are going to start attacking him. I am going to heal right now because we're going to get the anti-heal come out in a second, and healing will be useless. So we might as well go ahead and attack who we can. So we're forced to attack Kabuto at this point. That's okay. I'm going to... No healing. Healing is not worth it. We're going to keep attacking Kabuto. Going to keep attacking Kabuto and take him out, and then we're going to go on to Cage. We want to leave Hoti up. He is our ally. If he is able to heal for some reason, that's good. We waste turns on turn 1 and we can get our cooldowns up. The good thing about the campaign is there's no timer on it. You can take as long as you want. You can plan. You can try and figure out what's going on. Unfortunately, we are forced to attack Hoti at this point, which is not great. The next cage comes out of hiding. He becomes our new target. And we are just going to auto-attack the cage. We do not want to use any big abilities. We are going to save that for the next wave. We won this, so that is fine. We're going to move on to the next cage now. And we should lose our anti-healing. All our anti-healing is down, so we can heal up now. Wonderful. We're going to take out the cage. And we're going to top everyone off, making it into the second round with everyone pretty close to full HP. Auto attack, make sure we're getting all our cooldowns off. As you can see, my Balthazar's at 5 stacks. That's going to help us a lot in the next stage as well. Awesome, we move into the next stage with full HP and all our abilities up. We're going to use our Oblivion, decrease our speed, increase our evasion. Awesome. And now we are going to go ahead and take out Mizuhiku if we can. So I'm just going to auto attack with our good friend Azariel, and then we're going to use our Burning of Souls, do a lot of damage. And I'm not going to apply the debuffs just yet because there's nothing to get rid of. We can go ahead and take out Mizuhiku and prevent the dots from the enemy coming out. I'm going to go ahead and lock down the enemy cage so he doesn't anti-heal us. Silence. Actually, that was a waste of a silence on the cage because he was already locked down. So we're going to go ahead and reset this Tanita's initiative, and we're going to take him out. I mean, it's up to you who you want to take out at this point. I'm leaving Kabuto. Looks like we're kind of forced to attack him though now. Normally I would say get rid of the debuffs, buffs if you wanted to, but we've taken out most of the threats already, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep auto-attacking at this point and save my debuffs again for the next round. We don't need to use it. We're going to take out the enemy cage here. He's been locked down. He's unable to apply the anti-healing. Awesome. And again, we're just going to use our auto attacks and get our abilities off cooldown as much as we can. And we move on to the last round. We're in really good shape right now. We don't have Oblivion, which is a bit of a letdown, but that is fine. What we are going to do, however, is we are going to hit Mizuhiku. We want to take Mizuhiku again, and we are going to instantly apply the debuffs to the enemy, and we are going to lock down the cage so he cannot anti-heal, and we are going to lock down Hoti as well, so they are prevented from doing a lot of bad stuff to us. we are going to start getting some dots. Debuffs come out by our Abaddon as well. And there is nothing the enemy can do. We can attack whoever we want. We are going to take out Mizuhiku, reset his initiative, whip him. Actually, he didn't have the Succubus Kiss on him. That's unfortunate. Okay, we're going to take out the enemy Daimyo next. We're going to heal up. Again, there's no anti-healing because we have locked the cage down. Do we have our big ability? Yep. Take out Daimyo. Awesome. We can take out Kabuto next. I would really like to take out Cage, but unfortunately he is hiding and we are unable to do so. And you can see it's pretty safe. We're going to get 3-star at this point. I could have removed just the debuffs buffs at that point, but I chose not to. I don't care if they heal. I'm going to do it now. Bring Cage out. We're going to silence all 3 of them. And we are going to take out... I mean, it doesn't matter at this point. We've won it. I could put it on auto if I wanted to. Could have topped everyone off there as well, but I'm safe. I know we can't lose. I'm not worried about anything. We drop. Sure, why not try and get to as full HP as possible? Let's see if we can do it. Good enough. Whatever. And that is how you can 3-star the last node of the new Dark campaign. Like I said, this is the most free-to-play team I could build myself. I tried a few. This is the one I found that works the best. I have seen people using goblins. That was suggested in my clan Discord. I know not everyone got the chance to get goblins because they are quite difficult to get, so not everyone's going to have them at their disposal. But Abaddon is quite an old hero. All these heroes are old heroes. The hardest one on the team to probably max out would be Balthazar. However, you don't need to because you're using him in the friend slots. Like I said, the team does require a bit of RNG. Things can go wrong. It's just the way it is with an Abaddon team. Not everything's always going to go your way, but it has a pretty high success rate. So that's how you can 3-star the last node. So we'll go into the actual campaign. I'll show you some pretty neat things, and that'll be the end of the video. So overall impressions of the new act. To be honest, I'm extremely happy with it. Apart from the fact that it's giving us 2 Dark Elves to farm now, which people have been asking for a long time. Specifically Roinar, Logia, but he's there. So take it for what it's worth. Roinar, super happy with. People have been asking that for a long time. But some of the gear this act gives is pretty good in both normal and heroic. Specifically, this one node where it gives 5. If you clear this stage, you have a chance of earning 5 plate, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, that is massive. 5 plate 8s is huge. A lot of these other nodes give a lot of equipment as well. 2 times belt, 8 as well. The gear is awesome in normal mode as well. You're earning some gear that's actually quite difficult to get. I'll go to one piece of gear particularly that I noticed. This one has the belt 8 as well. You get 1 of those if you get the RNG of getting it. But what I found is that farming this piece of gear from this node over the other node that has the chance of giving you this piece of gear, you have a much higher chance of actually receiving this gear from this node. In the other node that offers this piece of gear, I think it's maybe 1 in 8 chance, 1 in 8, 1 in 7 chance of getting that piece of gear, where from this node, it's really high. I popped 20 tries into it. I mean, I can do it right now. I've got, I don't have any energy. Instant, how many? We can do 2. How many are we going to get? We'll get 1, hopefully. Yeah, we got 1. It's a really hard piece of gear to get that one. So note that node. If you need that piece of gear, farm this node for it. Don't buy it from the stores. Don't use your currencies on it. Don't farm it from any of the other nodes, even the heroic one. Only heroic if you got the double event. This is the node for that piece of gear. There were some others, but I can't remember where they were. Unfortunately, no gear lens 7 yet farmable. That's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. There is lens 6. So we're getting close. Who knows when that will appear. But yeah, this act is tremendous in gear. It's going to help a lot of players, and farming that Roinar, if you are able to clear that last stage, going to help you a lot as well, because Roinar is a top tier champion, undoubtedly. Nothing compares to what he can offer to a team. He is one of a kind and should 100% be farmed if you have the opportunity to do so. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll answer it to the best of my ability. And wherever you are in the world, until next time, please take care of yourself.